Developing Tampines Sky Garden Hydroponics started as a simple desire to give back some of our time and effort to public. But as I come into contact with more special needs people, either through my career or friends, I feel that there's a lack of inclusive spaces for them within the community. Hence, I got excited to be involved in this project. Tampines has always been a vibrant community. The idea of an urban farm provides colour and more variety here. By pooling resources to rally the community together, it also gives us an opportunity to interact with people with special needs, thereby cultivating a culture of care and increasing our awareness to their needs as well.
The motivation was to introduce therapeutic benefits of nature restorative therapy and the need to empower and equip individuals with special needs, the hard and soft skills for meaningful employment and integrate them into the society. The key therapeutic benefits are sensory engagement, skill development, emotional well-being, and self-confidence. They learn to embrace change through plant replantation and care and practice social interaction and empathy for caring for nature.
This rooftop garden is significant in that it is created for those with special needs. We want it to be a safe place for those with special needs to come, receive some form of therapy through the use of horticulture. Hopefully at some point, we crop in a lot more volunteers to join in this work so that we have more people in the community who are exposed to the needs of these individuals and also are able to actually provide teacher support to the families.
Initially, he struggled with sensory issues that made him hesitant to touch seeds and vegetables, but he has since overcome these challenges. The farm has provided him with meaningful work, and he has learned various skills, including spraying EM, adding nutrients, transplanting, harvesting, packing, and sowing seeds. The farm's open concept rooftop setting provides exposure to natural sunlight and fresh air, enhancing both physical health and emotional well-being compared to being indoors. This initiative is invaluable for me as a caregiver because it provides my child with a meaningful environment to learn and develop new skills. Positive impact on my child gives me much needed mental relief, knowing he's thriving in a supportive setting.
I hope that this initiative can be the start of building many more inclusive spaces. It can provide more opportunities for integration for individuals with special needs, and it can be a respite for caregivers, and also it can be a good platform for the community to interact with them so that we are more aware of their unique expressions or emotions. Through curated visits and interactions, we can then enable our Tampines residents to have more empathy and understanding when meeting individuals with additional needs in the community.
This is the second year we're doing the Let's Go Green at Tampines Central. Last year when we started this inaugural event, it was really to just let our residents have some idea what sustainability is all about, more of an introduction really. But this year we are taking it one step further, not just telling people what it's all about, but getting more people involved as well. We started with a co-creating process where we get our community volunteers to come together with residents to think about how we can create a recycling corner right here at our Tampines hub to benefit people staying around the area. And this hopefully will be something that will catalyze ground action, where we are more conscious about what recycling is all about. How can we sort our trash so that it can be repurposed and reused? We brought in our community gardeners to come in and participate in this event. And they harvested their vegetable produce yesterday, so it's as fresh as it can get. They become the vegetables that our participants can actually claim as prizes for participating in our various groups.
In order to have zero waste, reduce is the number one thing, and the next thing is obviously repurpose. And I can see a lot of stations today here are looking at how we repurpose waste, from waste clothes to plastics to how to use them to export plants. So these are all very, very interesting, innovative ways to reduce our waste.
So a bunch of us came down today to set up our own booth called Energy Scale Up, where we teach the public about energy consumption. So we actually have 2 games for them to play, where they have to match like the energy consumption for each appliance. It's important for the public to be educated about energy consumption, water consumption, so that we don't spend as much also and waste energy as well.
So we hope that by doing this in a different way, we make sustainability an everyday action, not just an idea in our head, but to our everyday life, to involving our neighbours and our friends. We can take it as a movement for the whole of Tampines Central.
This is about neighbours coming together, not only to meet up, but also an opportunity for me to share some of the latest development in your RM precinct. One of the things that will be done in the coming year is the idea of converting Street 82 and Street 83 into a silver zone. This whole T-junction, there will be all these markers to slow down traffic as they turn in or as they turn out, especially when there are areas where the children sometimes also might be dashing across the road. So this is not just for the elderly, but also for children as well. The final and more exciting development is actually the revamp of Tampines Central Park. This is a place that many of the children go to on the weekends. Some of you also use it as a place to do your daily walks, your exercises. Some of the iconic features of Central Park will be maintained because this is almost like our Tampines Central identity lah.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Hope to see you at our next Kopi Kau. We created this workshop to inculcate the principles behind design thinking in designing a space within our Tampines hub so that residents can come together to create a space where they can use for recycling materials that they do not want anymore. This is our way of making sure that Tampines continues to be an eco-town where everyone takes recycling and reusing items seriously.
There's only one planet Earth, so if we mess it up, then how are we going to be accountable to our children, right? I think every individual has a part to play, whether it's energy or water conservation, or even when it comes to recycling. I think we all need to play our part to protect the environment.
We know that the climate change is really serious, and sustainability is now a really big thing, and it's everybody's responsibility. So we know about the beans things, but yet I know a lot of us are not very clear what we should put in there, what are things that can be recycled. Yeah, and I'm here to find out more.
Not new to the design thinking workshop, I've heard about the workshop before, but today really gave me a more in-depth flavour of what this workshop is about. Especially I like the part where the participants are asked to populate the ideas, and then there's also the part where we converge the idea and we try to merge some of the ideas together. Then we realize that we'll be able to put together a product that is quite radically different and interesting. And suddenly a topic like recycling that is people generally think is dull and boring becomes very interesting.
I think the main takeaway for today's design thinking workshop is how to actually work well with people, because the creative process is not a lone journey. You have to learn how to work well with others to synergize all the differences throughout this. I've learned to kind of adopt this mindset where we look for difference and not deficit, so we know how to implement everyone's ideas and defer judgment.
I think this workshop helped me a lot because I meet a lot of like-minded individuals as well, Tampines residents especially. And it's very interesting where we get to play with Lego and we get to brainstorm together. And the diversity of the audience here really helps to add on to the design thinking and coming up with a recycling corner that we can call our own.
I really want to thank the organisers for actually giving this opportunity to join this program.
And I hope these residents who participate in today's workshop can apply those skills in larger areas, bring more people into the fold, and benefit the wider community.
Want to go grab coffee?
Yeah, so we are called Sunnyside Coffee because we want to bring light and life into people's life. That's why sunny side. Yeah, young adults, they come down families like with young children, they come down and then the children will play. And then actually the children are very curious about the whole coffee making process. They'll ask like, hey, why when you put the beans in and then small little beans come out, you know, when we're grinding the beans. And so it's just a very, very nice platform to really see families come together because it's totally community run. So a lot of our friends, neighbors who we made friends over coffee. Actually nowadays they will come down and they will learn how to make coffee. And yeah, all this is really like very organic because of that common interest group and then just serving the community together.
You don't see this anywhere else in Singapore. It's a very nice contribution here. I mean, bringing people here together.
I love what he's doing for the community. Very nice.
Yeah, so if you have a heart who loves coffee, you can just come down. We operate on Saturday mornings fortnightly at this void deck.
It is the first time we're trying this concept, working with multiple partners, and today you see about 15 partners actually participating in this event. It's called Green and Wellness because we believe that actually by coming together as a community, we can make an impact on climate change as a community. But it's also called a wellness festival because we also incorporate elements of helping people to acquire better health as part of our Healthier SG drive.
I think today we really got an opportunity to talk to people about they can impact their environment, what they can do for their own mental well-being, and especially for the people around them.
So if you are looking to start growing your own food, one of the things you can consider is understanding what your environment is, like how much light there is, and then finding a suitable plant to match the environment. A lot of times people fail because they don't have the right fit between their plant and the environment.
I feel very excited, and as a Tampines resident, it's really nice to see that there's an area where people are gathering together to learn more about sustainability, about eco-conscious lifestyle, and also about mental wellness, and really be inspired to do more for themselves and also for the environment. Every station is very interesting, very interactive, but I gotta say, doing the DIY rojak station is really fun. Yeah, you get to chop your own vegetables, you get to create your own rojak in a way that is healthier and better for your body. So I really enjoyed that part.
You have a good environment, you also need good healthy body and good healthy mind. So it's a combination of both trying to do good for the environment and do good for ourselves and our health and our community as well.
We're very happy to be here today. I think this is a very meaningful initiative where we can reach out to young children and also people with disabilities. I think this is the first time they are looking at a vegetable farm. It's a very nice platform for them to also learn more about nature.
The activity like the Sky Garden has provided space for my son to learn new things, plus helps indirectly with his anxiety also. He likes talking to people, so he gets to talk to volunteers and trainers, and he can learn at his own pace. That is very important.
This rooftop garden is significant in that it is created for those with special needs. We want it to be a safe place for those with special needs to come, receive some form of therapy through the use of horticulture, and hopefully at some point crowd in a lot more volunteers to join in this work so that we have more people in the community who are exposed to the needs of these individuals and also are able to actually provide social support to the families.